Hi ladybugs, it's Yolanda, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make folders. Another very easy thing to do, and they look fabulous in your journal. So these are some that I've made. This is a little Christmas one, and the possibilities with these guys are endless. And I've made small ones, but again, any size will do. So this is a little Christmas one I've made. Really cute Santa. And it opened, oh hang on, it's got a little pocket in the front like so, and then you open it, and I'm just going to show you the simple one here, and then I'll do the more complicated ones on, you know, other tutorials. And we have a little pocket here, plus we have a pocket in here with a little tag. This guy's coming off. Lots and lots of pockets in this particular Christmas one. Space for writing or photographs, and of course you can write whatever you want on here. And there's a little tag in this one. Cute, easy to make, and fast. And this one has a little envelope in it with a, let me show you, a journaling card or a small photograph, because this is all, is it? Yeah, almost all acid-free paper. So that goes in there. And closure. And here as well, this guy, his ears keep going, so maybe that wasn't such a good thing to put there. Yeah, anyway, another little card, which photograph, because this is acid-free, can go on there. And if I can straighten Bambi's ears here, I think it's just the way I close it, you know, I need to be more careful. Anyway, behind the envelope, 2 more tags. So it turned out really cute. And this, I left the back blank because then you can stick it. I should have brought a journal here. You can stick it on your journal page, although be aware that this one, it is quite bulky for a journal, so it will make it bulky, but we don't mind bulky journals, do we? Just put that aside. And then I made this simple one. I used a clip as a paper clip for closure, and this just opens, and inside is a little journal card or photograph. And this one I did on both sides. I didn't do that, I should, because you know why? I wanted to show you the easy way of doing this. But anyway, okay, so this can be used for gorgeous little photographs because it's all cardstock or scrapbook paper, and that goes there. And here's one that I haven't completed yet. I just wanted to show you that you can also use a punch. I'm just about breaking my punch. It's right in the drawer. Here we go. The Dress My Crafts. I mean, I use this a lot. You've seen this in my other. I just used it to make a pretty border there, and it's just plain. So let's put that there. I made a little pink one with 2 bows. There's really endless possibilities. And that opens like so, which I kept plain. So on the front again, we've got a little pocket for a tag and just stuff inside, you know. This is the La Dolce collection from Prima, and another little card also with a pretty border. So any style of course goes. So that goes in there, and then I used this for closure. Okay, there is another way to do the closure, which is right here. So again, a simple one. I love this paper. It's not available anymore. I just had it in my stash for a long time. So I put this thing here. Can you see that? I glued it to the back, but I'll show you how to do that. And that is my closure. And in here, I put another card. I just used some washi tape there. And these are made and attached on instead of cutting them, as I'm going to show you. And then I have this blue one with these gorgeous, by the way lady, you can buy these gorgeous tassels. Where did I get this? In Joburg at the Chinese market. Okay, you can get these there. They're a little bit pricey, Not too bad, actually. They're not too bad. But you get them in a packet with a whole lot and different colors. I just bought the blue and the pink. So if you want to go and get some, you know where to go now. This is just a little, I suppose, you know, fabric and lace, which can create a tuck spot. Doesn't come out. So that goes there, and then of course it opened, and I just put a whole lot of stuff inside from the same paper collection. I need to put a little doodad on there. Just cards. One of my journal cards that I print out. So they're really, really handy for journals. And as you can see, this one is not a bulky one. None of these are. So you can make them as bulky or as slim as you want. So I've just got a little box here where I put some stuff. Now you can use any size of paper. These are just scraps that I've got lying around. And of course you can do it two ways. You can do it direct from scrapbook paper, or you can use cardstock or anything really, whatever you have in your stash. Okay, you can use. I also made, let me show you this one quickly, industrial style one. But this is complicated. Well, it's not complicated. It's just, and this I made from a book page, by the way. But I'll show you that in another video. What else do I have? This is my little box of upcoming tutorials that I've got going for you. So I'm not even going to bother cutting these. These are just, as I said, bits and pieces from my stash. So easy, guys. So, you know, I always like to use my scoreboard because I can't score straight or even fold straight. Okay, but if you don't have one, all you're going to do is fold it, whichever size you want. Okay, so this is going to be a small one. And then you can fold it in half and emboss it. Not emboss it, but oh, by the way, you can also emboss these, don't forget, if you want to. So yeah, that one's fairly straight, thank goodness. It's not too hard to fold it straight because you know you've got your edges. So now to cut this, what I normally do is I give it 1/4 of an inch here. So I'm going to cut it off my cutter. But that's, again, it's just my measuring. This is about 1/4 of an inch. It's fine. So I just cut it off. And this piece that's left over makes for a perfect belly band. Can use that as a belly band, front or back. If you're going to stick it down, obviously you're not going to do anything on the back. And this is all you do to make a folder, any size, whether it's a big one or a small one. Let me just see. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to get too fussy. Cut. Take your scissors. Cut. And let's say we're going to stop here. Just angle it slightly. You can also leave it like that. It's perfectly fine. Then take the piece that you've cut off, line it up there. So easy, guys. And cut it. And there you have your perfect little, what are we going to call that, heading marker? I don't even know what this bit is. You see? Of course, yeah, so that's it. That is all you need. And like I said, you can make your fancy border. And now you can take your paper. Oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. How about that, huh? That was not planned. And of course, using a pencil. Where's my pencil? I was just working with it. Here it is. You know how eyeball it, cut, and glue. Like so. Oops. Let's just get that. And where's my other closure? I wanted to show you another way of doing a closure if you don't want to use a pin. You can also use a pin, a paper clip. My little rag So there you have your front cover. Of course, if you want, you can round your corners as I did here. Okay. So, and this, why not? Why not just make it my little belly band in front? That's a little bit big. Actually, it's not. I'm just going to glue. So easy. I'm just going to do a thin line there. A thin line there. You know, and these are simple, interactive stuff. Because I love interactive journals. You know, not just the normal pockets and stuff. I always like something that's a bit more interactive. So most of my journals are made that way. Glue that down. And I do have a few cards. Oh, look, I've just got to, because I don't have to show you how to decorate the whole thing. I mean, I think you guys all know how to do that. So now you have thing, and of course I would maybe even do this in the gray and pink. They are such beautiful colors together. So let's cut that there and there. Yep. Where's my other mark? There it is. Make sure it fits. Look at that, beautiful. Of course I wouldn't use a cream tag here, but you can, you know, anything goes with journals. There we go. But I think for this one I would use white, because you know the main theme is white. I don't have a white one here. No, look at this guy. I'm going to show you how I made that. And this one, beautiful. And you know what we could make? You could still make a little envelope. Shall I make a little envelope quickly to go in there, or just put stuff in? Okay, I think you've got the basics and how to do it. Now, another closure, and we can still do it on here, even though, do I have any white cardstock? I'm going to use this piece that's left over. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it maybe 3/4 of an inch. This again, no set size. Yeah. Let's have a look. That'll do. So I've just cut this piece. And I think I'm going to do the closure that way. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to just do like so. And sort of make an arrow with the point. You can do any type of point. You can keep it square like that, or whatever blows your hair back. Now this is actually too long. So you can do a closure, and I want to show you on one of these. No, which one is it? Anyway, okay. So just measure like so. Fold it over. It's still a little bit too long, I think. Okay, yeah, about there. You know what's going to happen next. So now I'm just going to cut it a little bit, because we don't need it that long on the back. So let's just cut that. I should have switched. Oh, it is on. Oh, I just realized I left my glue gun on, and I'm just going to glue this. Actually, let me use a gun because it's so quick, you know. So let's just, also makes a very pretty closure. Just glue that part down, and then I actually happen to have some ribbon here. Why not use, I'm going to use this ribbon, look at that, to make the closure, and I'm going to give it a bit of leeway. So let's just lift up this edge. I don't know why I put such a big glop of glue, but anyway, there we go. And then I think, why not do it to the end? No measuring. Oh, that noise is my gardener. Not my gardener, my next door neighbor's gardener. I should have closed my doors. And I don't think it's too bad. Just a blob of glue and let's press it down. Look. And there you have another closure, and you can put a flower on there, you can put a bead on there, anything. So then you take it out. And you've got that. Okay, so you can use paper clips, or you can do it this side, or you can do it this side like I did on here. Very, very easy. Now I said I was going to show you how I did that. Again, it's so easy. I don't think this is wide enough. But you know, I can just make it one. I'll show you two ways. You probably have made them already. I'm just going to cut this because it's too long. Okay, one way to do it, fold it, and just, now you can snip it off, or you can make it a rounded corner. Okay, I'm going to snip this off. There we go. So easy. I also, and I'm sure you've seen it if you've watched my videos, I also like to use this tool. This is the crocodile corner chomper, and I usually use the photo one, because it really does make a very nice little, okay, that's a bit small, but you know what I'm doing. Hey, like I say, it has been on my other, so you can do that. Then you can just take, I'm just looking for a piece of paper here. Let me use this from my scrap paper. Hang on, I don't want to, yeah, this one will do. Doesn't even need to be stretched, right? Okay, so you've got a piece of paper like this, especially if you're using like the bond or the typing paper, which is, you know, is quite flimsy. Just fold it to whatever length you want. I suppose this is almost an inch, more than an inch, just over an inch, because that's an inch there. Cut. It's actually a bit wide, so I'm going to just take that off. There we go. Glue to make it stronger. Or let's say this is your card, your index card, or whatever you're going to use to put inside these little folders, and then you do this. Glue it on. Anyway, it does, you know, whichever side you want. You can see I did one on this side, and this one is on that side. And then put the glue on that side and fold it down. Now if you were going to do it this, then you would have if you were going to snip the sides with your scissors, then you would have done this before you stick it down, right? But I am going to use on this, now this might have to get out the way. There. So the only thing I use this tool for actually is making edges on all sorts of cards, tags, journal cards, whatever. And so there's your other what are these called? Somebody put it in the comments if there's a name for this thing. Tab? It's a tab. It's a tab. Okay. And then if you want, you can add, I wanted to show you something else. Was it this one? Now I don't have any more of this paper left. Okay, so let's say we want to put a thing on there. Actually, I'm going to use this one. So let's just take this off. Just, you know, it's just easy to cut it, I find, this way. Maybe you have your own way of doing that. So just, this thing is putting me off. Let's do it this way. So we want it here. Okay, so you got your piece there. just take it over the edge and then mark it there and there along the slant, the angle, and then you're going to cut where did I do that right? Yes, I did. See, you're going to cut, and then you're going to do the same thing on that side. So we want it up there, and we know it's going to end more or less here. We can always adjust it. And this is, let's see if I can cut it on my cutter, because I can't cut straight, so I use my cutter. So now I have my piece to go there. See how easily I did that? And then again, mark your edge there and mark it here. And cut. Where is it now? There. I've marked the pencil, so I'm going to cut it on that angle. And I think I'm going to, I just love this grey, yeah. I'm going to use this side to put here. That's a little bit crooked. Let's just straighten it. Yeah, done. Put your glue. Oh. And then I like to use my, because you know they're quite small, they're in the way. And then I'm going to put this down. How easy was that? Because I've got glue here now. Oh. I have to take it out, press it down. Look how nice that looks now. And you have your little folder. And of course you can still embellish here. Don't embellish this because you can't slide it in. But maybe you can put, as I said, a little flower there. So there we have it. A very simple, very quick tutorial. And of course if you want to distress it, go ahead. If you want to emboss this before you stick anything on, or maybe just emboss this belly band here, then go ahead. So there it is. And if you want to decorate the back, if you want to use it as a, I don't know, floating floating folder, how about that? Then you can just, I'm not going to do it because this is different paper, but you can just cut another piece to put over your tab, and of course cut the same thing there. And there you have your pretty little folders. Let's put this away. I'm trying to be tidy. To put in, let's get all this mess out the way. And then I'm going to show you, as I said in other videos, can't do it all in one, then it makes it too long, you know. And there goes a great big lorry. I don't know if you heard that. So there we go. And how quick was that? And as I said, size is up to you. You can even use, this is like an A5, but you and then I would still cut it down because you want it to fit into your A5 journal. Okay, enough waffle now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did, and I will be back soon with some more tutorials. Keep well, guys. Ciao.